Hello everyone. So in this video, we are going to see the machining process or machine tool. In that, drilling machine will be the machine tool. So this is the next video in unit number 5, Introduction to Manufacturing of the subject Systems in Mechanical Engineering. So we'll see uh, what is the drilling machine, what are the parts of drilling machine, what are the types of drilling machine in this video. So first, what is meant by drilling machine and basic elements of drilling machine. So a drilling machine has several key components that work in a tandem to drill precise or consistent holes. So this is one of the drilling machine in which different components or basic elements of drilling machine is shown in this figure. So this is called as a base part, or it is also a base table. Then this part is column of the lathe machine. This is the table clamp in which regular work table is there, and in that work table we fix the workpiece. Then we have chuck, that is drilling chuck is there, where we can fix the drill bit or drill tool. Then we have a spindle, then spindle clamp, depth adjustment that can be done by using this. Next one is we have hand feed. So this is the feeding of this drill tooth against the workpiece is done by using this hand wheel. Then we have a motor, so which run this spindle and drill bit. Next we have this motor is powered or transmitted power to the spindle by means of belt and pulley system. So it is by means of belt drive, or sometimes a gear drive it can be used for variable speed transmission. So the main parts of drilling machine, they are listed below. First part is the base. Second one is the column. Third one is the arm. So this part is called as an arm. So this is arm. Next one is a drill head. So this is a drill head where a drill bit is chuck. So it is a chuck type part. Next we have work table, where the workpiece is fixed or makes stationary. Then we have feed mechanism, that is that all mechanism with from electric motor to power transmission system by either belt pulley or gear drive. Then we have spindle, then chuck. So now all these parts, they are shown by this another diagram also. So if you see, all these parts are, this is the base part, bottom part. Then this part is a column part. Then we have arm. So this is the arm part. Then drill head. So here there is a drill head. Then chuck, spindle. Then we have table, work table, table clamp. So by using this table clamp, we can lower or raise this work table. And in this, we have a drive mechanism, in that there is electric motor and pulley arrangement is there. So by which we can have the variables. So first we will see what is the base of the drilling machine. So it is the first basic part of any drilling machine. So the base of drilling machine supports the machine, and base can either be fixed to a workshop floor, or base can be mounted on a work table if it is a smaller machine. Okay. So either base we can fixed, or sometimes the base is mounted on the work table. Next, some bases have slots that will allow the bolting and holding of the large workpiece. So for holding this large workpiece, so we have a base which is made up of slots that will allow the bolting as well as holding of the large piece. That cannot be fit on this work table. So that can be done by using the base arrangement. Now, The second part, it is column. Now the column is usually a hollow and cylindrical structure. So column is having a cylindrical structure as like shown in this figure. So it is a cylindrical structure and it is a hollow part that connects base, then work table and head of the drilling machine. So it will connect all these parts. Column contains base, then table, or we can say work table and head. So the column is also used as a linear slide on which the table can move up and down, or we can say it can be lowered or it can be raised so as to accommodate different sizes of works. The table clamp onto column once position at desired. So first we clamp this table, and after that again we can have this work table that can be moved. So next part is the arm. So on larger drilling machine, the arm is attached to the column and it is used to support other parts like spindle, drill chuck, and other part of this drilling machine, that is the arm. So the arm is also allowed to have some travel in the direction of perpendicular to column. So we can say sometimes the arm is used to travel or having a movement in this direction that is perpendicular to the axis of column. So the arm is used where we have to have a movement along this direction, that is along the transverse direction. The smaller machine does not have a arm. Instead of the smaller machine have a spindle which is positioned relatively close to the column and the head assembly. And when there is arm is provided, it is generally provided in large machines so as to have the large size of workpiece that can be accommodated in this by using this arm. Next part is drill head. So in drill head, the drill head contains spindle, that is the rotating part. Then we have feed mechanism. It may be electric motor with belt and pulley arrangement or electric motor with gearbox. And we have a drill chuck. So all this contains in a drill head. It consists of spindle, feed mechanism, and drill chuck. The spindle is usually driven by electric motor by means of a gearbox or by means of a belt drive. Now, the for larger machine with arm, the electric motor power can be transmitted using a series of V-belt and pulleys. So in smaller machine, we use gearbox, and in larger machine, we use the pulleys and belt arrangement. So it consists of series of V-belts and pulleys so that we can have different variation in the speed of the spindle. Now next basic element, it is work table. So a work table provides the stable surface for the workpiece. So in this drilling machine, the cutting tool is rotating and the workpiece is fixed to the work table. So the work table provides the stable surface for workpiece. So again, this workpiece, it can be raised or lowered to adjust the drill bit distance from the workpiece. So to give or adjust the distance between this drill bit and work table, we can have the lowering and raising of this work table by using table clamp. So the table has also a T-slots or holes is used to facilitate the clamping of the workpiece. So there is a T-slot is provided on this work table, or sometimes hole are provided to facilitate the clamping of the workpiece. Next part is feed mechanism. So the feed mechanism is designed to control the rate at which drill can be lowered. So this is the, for example, here hand feed mechanism is there. So by this hand feed mechanism, or by using the hand wheel, by using the manual uh, rotation, we can lower the drill bit and the spindle. The optimal feed rate and the speed at which drill bit they are determined by using the type of material is to be drilled and the size of the drill bit. So based on that, the feed rate and the speed of the spindle, it can be fixed. Now next we have a spindle. The spindle is a shaft assembly with bearings. So spindle has a shaft, and the shaft is supported by a bearing that connect electric motor to the chuck by means of a spindle. So spindles are designed to have a little rotational eccentricity as soon as possible to ensure the drill holes, they are concentric drill holes. So for that, the spindle are designed to have some little rotational eccentricity. Then next part is the chuck. So the chuck is a mechanism is used to grip or hold the tool tightly enough to stop the tool from slipping during the drilling process. So this is the chuck mechanism is used, or it is a chuck. It is used to grip the drill tool, or you can say other tools than the drill, tightly enough so that it will does not slip during the drilling operations. A drill chuck is typically a three-jaw chuck whose position can be adjusted on account of different drill bit diameter. So we can uh, adjust a different drill bits by using this three-jaw chuck. And when adjusted, this three-jaw chuck either radially inwards or outwards to account have a different diameter. So we can move that jaw chuck radially inward or radially outward to accommodate different diameters of the drill bit. So in drilling machine, mainly the holes are drilled by rotating the cutting tool. That is called as a drill. And the drilling machine can also use to have operations other than drilling, like boring operation will be there, at reaming, then tapping and spot piecing. So these operations that can be also performed on drilling machines. So now we will see the different types of drilling machines that are available. So first one is portable drilling machine. Then we have sensitive drilling machine. Next one is pillar, or it is also called as upright drilling machine. Next type is a radial drilling machine. Then we have a gang drilling machine and the multi-spindle drilling machine. Now we will see these all types of drilling machine one by one. So first one is the portable drilling machine. So portable drilling machine are the small and compact size of machines which can be easily carried around out. So these are the drilling machine, which is portable drilling machine. That is, it can be drilling can be done from one location to another location. So for that, we use portable drilling machine. So it is a small size and compact drilling. Now in this portable drilling machine, it has inbuilt electric motor, which rotates drill at high speed. So directly electric motor is connected to spindle, and that drill is fixed in a drill chuck and directly operation can be done. So if you see, these are the some parts of these portable drilling machines. So we have a chuck arrangement is there. Then we have electric motor inside this. Then this is the chuck wrench by which we can fix the drill bit inside this chuck. So it is called as a chuck wrench. So we can adjust the different types of drill bits from different diameters. Then we have a switch is there, which can forward and reversing that can be done. Then we have a trigger switch, then switch locks, electric cords, cord strands, and other grips are there. So all other parts same. So this is a portable drilling machine. Now it is specified by using a maximum diameter of hole that can be drilled. So this portable drilling machine, it is specified based on maximum diameter of the hole that can be drilled. It is used for job that cannot be taken on drilling machine. So that complex shape job or irregular shape job that can be done drilled by using this portable type of drilling machine. Now it is also used to drill very small holes on a large job at any desired angles or at any desired position. We can use this portable drilling machine. Okay, so this is a diagram for portable drilling machine. Now some of the drilling machines are again battery operated. So battery, and again this battery power supply is supplied to electric motor, and the operation that can be done. Okay, or sometimes we require directly a power supply. So this is one of the drilling machine, that is the portable. Now we'll see the second type of drilling machine, that is called as sensitive drilling machine. Now in sensitive drilling machine, the base on which cylindrical post is mounted is vertically. So it has a base on which the cylindrical post, it can be mounted on vertically. So if you see this cylindrical post, it can be mounted vertically in this drilling machine. So the cylindrical post is called as a column of the drilling machine. Okay. So this cylindrical post, it is also called as a column. So on this base, the column is mounted. So here is the column. So they are mounting here on the base. Now a table, it is again attached to the column by means of a table. So we have a work table which has these slots. So these are the T slots where we can clamping of workpiece can be done. So table is attached to this column by means of this table clamp. Then a table supports the workpiece and also the work holding devices. So it can be moved along the column for proper positioning of the workpiece. So we can say work table, it can be moved along this column to have a proper positioning of the workpiece. So this is the sensitive drilling machine. Now we have upright drilling machine, or it is also called as a pillar drilling machine. So in case of upright drilling machine, they are similar to sensitive drilling machine, except that these are used for heavier work and have a position for power feed mechanism. That is the main difference between sensitive drilling machine and this pillar or applied drilling machine. That it is same, but it has used in heavier work. That is, it is used for diameter of the work table. It is more, and it provides the power feed mechanism. So again, same, it has a base, column, table, spindle head, and the column may be a round type or box type. So it may be a cylindrical type, or it may be like this box type structure will be there of the column. Now on column, the table is mounted on a vertical guide ways. So here, if you see in this figure, so these are the column on this vertical guide ways are there, and the table can be mounted. It can be moved along this surface, along this guide ways, which is used for raising or lowering by using the elevating screw. So we have elevating screw, so by which we can lower and have the raising of this work table. So this is the called as pillar or upright drilling machine. Next type of drilling machine, it is the radial. It is the most used drilling machine. It is called as a radial. Now, when holes are drilled at very different locations on large workpiece, which cannot be moved radially, okay, and they clamped on a drilling machine, and in this case, we use drilling machine. Now, in this radial, we can move this head along the length also, and we can move this radial arm along the axis of column also. So both can be done. So in this radial arm is used mainly. So the radial drilling machines have a large, heavy and a round vertical column which is supported on a large base. Then the column supports a radial arms that can be raised or lowered by a elevating screw, and also it can be rotate or swerved over the base. Now, in this, generally, work table is not required because directly the workpiece, it can be fitted on the base also. So sometimes we use table or sometimes we does not use this work table. Now, the spindle head and driving mechanism, they are mounted on this radial arm. So we have a spindle head or spindle and motor, spindle motor. Both they are mounted on this radial arm. So if you see in this radial drilling machine, it can be moved horizontally along the guideways. So here is the guideways are there. So we can move this radial drilling machine, the head, spindle head and spindle motor along this length, that is along the horizontal in the radium arm, so that spindle can be properly positioned at any desired location for the large workpiece. So this is the actual radial drilling machine. So if you see, this column is there and this is used for heavy operations. So this drill head and all types of arrangement that can be moved along this horizontal direction. And again, this can be moved in vertical directions. So along the axis of column also. So sometimes directly workpiece is mounted on this base, which has a T slots, or sometimes we require a work table. So this is the radial drilling machine. Now next, gang drilling machine. So for workpiece which require several related operations such as drilling holes of different sizes, then reaming, boring. So for this we use a gang drilling machine. So if you see, in case of gang drilling machine, number of spindles are there, and all these spindles, they can run to have a. So in case of gang drilling machine, number of independent columns and spindles heads are mounted. So every column, or we can say every spindle, has a different speed, and we can perform the different operation on every different, we can say, the column or spindle. So this is a diagram for that gang drilling machine. Now the spindles can be operated simultaneously, as well as we can operate spindle independently. Both can be done. We can operate these all spindles simultaneously, or we can operate these spindles independently. So this is the actual gang drilling machine, in which if you see, there are 6 spindles are provided. So the 6 operation can be done at a time. So gang drilling machines are available with or without a power feed mechanism. So sometimes manual feeding will be there, or sometimes a power feeding will be there, or automatic feeding will be there. So this is the gang drilling machine. Now next we have a multi-spindle drilling machine. Now for a workpiece which required a number of parallel holes that can be drilled. So at one time, we have to drill the number of holes. They are parallel to each other. So in that, we have a multi-spindle machine. That is multi-spindle drilling machine. So if you see in this multi-spindle drilling machine, the number of spindles that can be driven by using a single spindle head. So we have only one head, and in that head, number of spindles that can be driven. So hence, all spindles are operated simultaneously. Now in this multi-spindle drilling machine, all spindles are operated simultaneously, but they cannot operate independently. And this multi-spindle drilling machine is used to drill the number of holes on the workpiece. Like in case of pipe flange is there, or in say pump housing is there. So sometimes we require more than 4 uh, holes at a time, which having the same diameter of the hole. So this is an example for multi-spindle drilling machine. So we have only one head, but number of spindles are there, and every spindle we can have a drill hole is there. And all these drill hole, it can be have a parallel a space is there. So these are the different multi-spindle drilling heads are there. So that can be mounted on a drilling machine. So that is called as a multi-spindle drilling machine. So this is all about the machine tool, that is the drilling machine. So we have seen what is meant by drilling, then what are the basic principle of drilling, then basic elements of drilling machines, and different types of drilling machines. Okay, this is all about these videos. And in next videos, we are going to see the different operation that can be performed on these drilling machines. So thank you for watching this video, and also please subscribe to my channel and also like the video. So thank you very much.